We're going to talk about now the deep water nymphing rig, probably the most popular rig on the San Juan. We fish this anytime that we fish 3 feet or deeper in depth of water. It works very effectively. What I usually do is I start with a 7.5 foot tapered leader. I will take it out of its package and I will untwist it. We're using this practice leader here that's bright colored just so that we can see show you how to attach everything. Normally I would use an olive color or a clear leader. The other thing is that the leaders come out of the package coiled like this. Just grab them, stretch them, and they'll straighten right out. So I've got my 7.5 foot leader here. I'm going to take and add onto the end a piece of tippet. We're going to use this nice yellow line here so we can see it. I'm going to cut off about 24 inches. I'm going to attach them by overlapping them by about 8 inches, making a loop in the leader, taking it and pulling the 2 short ends through twice. You notice I manipulate it towards the center, grab it, pull both ends through. Now we're going to take those and we wet it, spit on it, and cinch them evenly. You want to cinch them nice and even. Pull all 4 ends evenly. Now we've got our tippet attached. What this is going to work for is to keep our split shot from sliding down our leader. Now I take this, I bend it around my finger so I don't cut the wrong end. I know a lot of you have done it just like I have, cut the wrong end. This keeps me from cutting the wrong end. I can come in, I can trim them close. Now I got my knot that keeps my split shot from sliding down to my fly. Now I'm going to attach my fly to the end. And I typically on the San Juan will attach what I refer to as like an attractor pattern. I use something like a large worm, maybe an egg or big annelid or something like that I attach to the end of my leader. So I just take this. On this one I got to bend that tail out of the way on this worm. Run it through. We're just going to do the improved clinch. A knot that a lot of you are familiar with. Run it through. We're going to twist 5 times. We're going to go back through the hole by the eye of the fly. Reach through, grab it, pull it up, wet it, cinch it. Make sure you cinch it well. You will see it turn into like a beehive. Now you got it tied correctly. Now we're going to take and run a dropper off of this. So I'm just going to take my tippet material again. And I'm just going to take it, grab it, hold it out to the side, stick 2 fingers in, going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, grab the end, pull it up, stick it back through the loop at the bottom down here. Oh, got to hit it. There we go. Just pull it up. Now it's easy. It's ready to go. I've got a loop. I just stick the loop right over the bend of the hook, wet it, and there again we're going to cinch it right up. May have to give the tag in a pull there. Trim it. And we'll come in and I want that dropper to be about 12 to 18 inches. I'm going about 16 here. Now I'm going to take my small fly. Take maybe a midge imitation. San Juan's famous for its midge fishing. And midges are in every stream in the west. Sometimes not as prolific as they are on the San Juan. I'm going to tie an improved clinch knot again. Cinch it up. Now I've got my distances from my indicator, from my attractor to my nymph. It's about 16 inches. That way, if a fish eats this, it transfers well. Then I'm going to go back up to my knot here, and I'm going to take my split shot. I've got a little assortment of split shots here. Take one out. And I'm going to use it to put it above my knot here. Just take it in there. Pliers work best. But if you forget your pliers, you have to use your teeth. So I've got my split shot here. So this weight is what's going to get me down to the bottom of the river, and these are going to float up just a little bit. Now, since it's at the bottom of the river and I'm fishing blind, now above this I have to go up and attach something so I can tell that I'm having a strike. So what I will do is I will take any type of indicator. San Juan yarn is very popular. I'm going to take a San yarn indicator, run a loop through this O-ring, flip it over the top of the yarn, pulling it down onto the O-ring there. This will hold and stay put. So I will have this above my split shot, generally 1.5 to 2 times the depth of water is where I set my indicator. I will have my split shot, which gets me down, then I have my flies dragging along. When fish hits here, it will jiggle this or twist this. Just like in your dry dropper rig, make sure that you pay attention to this. If this twists or jiggles, a lot of times it's a fish. And one of the sayings we use here, hook sets are free. Set the hook. You know, it may not be the fish, it may be the bottom, but we don't know. You know, this is our eyes. This works as our eyes. A friend of mine, Chris Jarvis, talks about that. Let the flies be your eyes, and this is what you see. This gives you everything going on. So this is very important. You can adjust this up and down. That's the biggest thing, I think, in all nymph fishing, is to be able to adjust your rig. So I like to be able to slide this up my leader, back and forth, depending on the depth. If you're not catching fish, you want to be right on the bottom, just tapping the bottom. If you do that, you're going to have great success and come back with even a better day than you would if you weren't.